Ladakh is set deep in the Indian Himalayas on the western edge of the Tibetan Plateau. Ladakh, or Little Tibet, is one of the highest and driest inhabited places on Earth.
This time, I'm taking you to SHAM Valley on a trek. In this video, you'll discover the most famous trekking part here in Ladakh, called the Baby Trek. I'll showcase you the villages we went through, but also our local experiences and the gastronomy of Ladakh and so much more. In this video, we'll try to find out together if it's really a family-friendly trek.
To start the trek, we had to drive to Likir Monastery. The view from the car was outstanding. We arrived at Likir Monastery, which is located at 3,700 meter elevation. On this first day, we started slowly with a visit to the monastery. Once done, you may stop at the Buddhist school next to it to enjoy your free cup of milk tea. We just arrived at the homestay and we're gonna discover the rooms. The room view was giving straight on the barley fields. It's cute, really simple, but there is everything you need. In Ladakh, you can appreciate a slow lifestyle. Once we arrive at the homestay, we usually relax, we play cards, read, and eat a delicious Ladakhi dinner. We will go to bed early to trek the next day. We woke up around 8 a.m. to have breakfast and pack our belongings. The logistic part is still a bit tricky because we didn't really travel light. Yes. And we were off to Yangthang by car to start walking from there. In Ladakh, there might be some traffic on the road. Well, it's not maybe the kind of traffic you would expect. We are gonna walk right now from Yangthang to Hemis for 2 hours. So happy because the surroundings are just marvelous. The landscapes, my god, love it. It is recommended to contract a guide on your trek because signage is lacking. Even none existing at all. This is why you can easily get lost. Nevertheless, the app Maps.me works here and can help you out if you're still decided to go without a guide. Just behind me is the Mani wall, which is kind of a stupa with kind of Buddha relics or statues. It's something religious. Always, when you turn around, you have to go clockwise. The wall is covered with Mani stones. It's a stone handcrafted with a mantra. A mantra is a word or a sound that is believed to have special spiritual power. We walked 10.4 kilometers and discovered the Himalayan flora. These yellow berries are sea buckthorn, and Ladakhis turn them into juice or jams. Surprisingly, you can observe lavender. We are at the path at 3,755 meters high. It's high. We had to go through Tingmosgang Pass. My god, I'm not even sure I pronounced that correctly, but anyway. On your way, enjoy the panoramic landscape. And this is our final destination. Is where we'll be sleeping tonight. Before arriving at Hemis, we made one last stop for lunch. Each time you sleep in a homestay, the host will prepare for you a picnic to carry on your trek. Ladakh is infused with Tibetan Buddhism. Therefore, in most villages you will find a monastery or a temple, a Buddha statue, prayer wheels, gompa, and so on. Then we reached our guest house where we were welcomed with mint tea and biscuit. Every time we stay at a guest house or a homestay, it is the opportunity to learn about the Ladakh culture. Tonight, our hosts are preparing shiitake. Shiitake has a typical shape or flour pasta cooked with local vegetables. It is served in a soup usually. This is so yummy! Here we go for our second walk on the baby trek. We are walking towards Tingmosgang today. We're gonna have for 4 to 5 hours walk depending on how fast we go. So keep it up. On this second day, apart from a few headaches and breathing difficulties, we were alright. Luckily, we do not suffer from sore muscles or anything. It is so serene. I love it. We were reaching the pass when we saw this kind of weird hut. During your treks, you will find public toilets, which is Ladakh style. Dry toilets, not as clean like in Canada, but those are not that smelly. So it's okay, because as you can notice, there are not really a lot of trees where you can hide yourself and pee or poop or whatever. So this is the public toilets. After this toilet break, let's go back to our hike. Today we are walking 11 kilometers. This hike is the most beautiful we've done so far. I could not stop filming. It is marvelous to see like all the mix of color. You have some green, red, yellowish. It's like impressive. It's insane. It's like almost a rainbow. Today's hike includes 2 passes. Nevertheless, they do not go over 4,000 meters high. On that hike, you'll keep going up and down. So far, it is the most intense part of the trail, but it remains manageable even if you are not trained. Lunch break by the river. Usually, lunch consists of a boiled egg, 1 boiled potato, bread or a sandwich, 1 fruit juice, and a cereal bar. It is fulfilling. It should be reminded that on the baby trek, you always have the option to stay in the car if you aren't able to hike or not feeling like it. After a few hours, we arrive at Tingmosgang village. The apricots here are delicious. It's really small, tiny, but with a lot of sugar. So good. And a lot of flavor. Tingmosgang is an apricot paradise. Seriously, I have never tested such apricots. To conserve it and eat it all year long, Ladakhis will let them dry in the sun. Ladakhis are highly sustainable and they won't waste anything. They keep the apricot seeds too. Indeed, it holds a treasure inside. Once you break the seed with a stone, you will discover an almond. We could not resist. We bought kilos of dried apricots and almonds. Nonetheless, don't overindulge it, because it can cause cyanide poisoning. We continue our walk in the village. It is one of Ladakh's largest villages. I love to stroll around and observe how locals are living. We made it to the guest house for tonight. It's here. Welcome. As it is the custom here, we are welcomed with tea, fruits, and biscuits. After bonding with our host, they invited me to a local experience. I'm so happy because right now I'm able to try on a local dress that they use for any kind of ceremony. It's beautiful. With her dress, thank you so much. And for receiving us.
Very good to very good to
Loving it. For the rest of the day, we relaxed and played cards until dinner was served. The next day, we would wake up to the smell of freshly baked biscuits. You definitely have to come to Likir guest house. It's really nice, super clean. The hosts are welcoming, and also they will try to make you and feel as comfortable as possible. They will feed you with delicious food. So really, it's a must-go place. Unfortunately, it was time to pack again and continue our trek. We are still surviving. We're having a morning walk to the stupa. Woo! At the top, we visited the monastery. We were lucky as we watched a prayer in live. On our way down, we noticed this strange little house. This is a small tunnel that will take you all the way to a natural water spring down below in the dark. To reach a natural spring, you must not suffer from claustrophobia. You are in the dark in a narrow tunnel for around 10 minutes in total. Time to continue our trip across Ladakh and the Himalayan mountain. Stay tuned for upcoming videos. Thank you to our guide Kamal and our driver Norbu for taking us around their beautiful home. After experimenting the baby trek here in Ladakh, I can assure you that it is family friendly. It is a wonderful trek to start your journey here in Ladakh after a period of acclimatization in Leh. You will discover heartwarming people, you will be immersed in their culture, you will be able to walk in one of the greatest and most beautiful places on earth in the Himalayan mountain without any big difficulties. You will stay more or less at an elevation of 4,000 meters, which is perfect. But anyway, if you have also any recommendation about that trek that maybe I might not have covered and that you would like to share with us, please feel free to do it by leaving a comment in the section below. And anyway, explore your surroundings. Bisous bisous!
See you, bye.
Bye bye, thank you!
See you again.